Hello again, everyone. It's Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm going to review the song The Gutter by Coheed and Cambria. This comes as a request, but I honestly wanted to get to it sooner than some of my other requests just because I'm looking forward to listening to Coheed and Cambria again. I really liked, The Dark Sentencer. The last one I heard was really, really good, and it's kind of stuck with me. It's been in my pretty heavy rotation as well as a favorite House Atlantic. You know, a lot of the Coheed and Cambria songs I've listened to on this channel so far, I've actually really enjoyed, and they've gone onto my playlist, and I've been listening to them in regular rotation. So what I did actually, I was at Half Price Books the other day, before we had to self-quarantine, which hopefully everybody's at home right now, if you can be, isolating yourself and practicing social distancing. I know some of you still have to go to work. My wife is one of those people who has to go to work still, so I get how it is. I'm working from home. But anyway, besides all that, before, we had to go into quarantine, I actually went to Half Price Books a couple weeks ago and picked up a copy of Armory Wars. This one is In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3, which I think is actually the second part of the series. So I know I'm going to be missing out on a lot of information, but this is the only Armory Wars issue they had. So I have read a lot of your comments about how much of the music is based off of Claudio Sanchez and his writings here in Armory Wars, which I think is pretty badass, actually. So I'm actually really excited to read this issue. I know I'll have to kind of plug in the pieces because, again, this is not the first issue in the series, but looking forward to reading it and kind of getting more detail on these songs. Anyway, so this is Coheed and Cambria, The Gutter. I'll stop talking. We can go ahead and listen to it. All right. And as always, if you want to make a request, just leave a comment down below. I'll get to it eventually. I am still working, but from home, so I'm hoping to get more videos out here in the future. Anyway, let's listen.
Over my dead body, these stars will let you know it's over. Now if I had my way, I would leave you here to waste your final days buried beneath with a possibility of perfect goodbye. Oh, please rest assured, this was not my fault, and time is getting short. So I'll be here if you want me. Oh, my darling, can you hear my words so pure they burn your lying ear? And so the story goes, when I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fear starts setting
Wow. Man, that was a good one. I really enjoyed that. Man, really, most of what I've heard from Coheed and Cambria, I've really, really enjoyed. And that one was no exception. When I was in high school, I would listen to, like, Welcome Home. That was, like, the one Coheed and Cambria song that everybody knew. But it's a shame. I wish I would have discovered them sooner, honestly. Like, their music is very, very enjoyable to me. So, can't wait to listen to more. I'm probably like, here's the thing. I always want to save new music for my channel. That way I have, content. I have stuff that I can put out. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I just want to dive deep into their discography. So I might have to do that here in the next few days, especially while I'm here in, self-quarantine, self-isolation. So anyway, this one was really enjoyable. I'm really glad that I got the official visualizer with it, because I feel like it added a lot to the story. I think if you're not really paying attention much to the lyrics and you just hear someone shouting, "Call your mother," it could be like a little cheesy. But I think if you really listen to the lyrics and kind of see what he's saying, it makes a lot more sense in context. So, man, I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, let me break it down like I normally do. I'm going to start here with the lyrics. So, over my dead body, the stars will let you know it's over. Now, if I had my way, I would leave you here to waste your final days, buried beneath with the possibility of how things could be. So I believe that this issue of Armory Wars is about, like, going into, like, a supermax prison, basically, like an off-world supermax prison. So I think that's kind of what he's getting at here. Over my dead body, the stars will let you know it's over. You're done for. Now, if I had my way, I would leave you here to waste your final days. So I would leave you here in prison, but I guess maybe there's some sort of opportunity here. Oh, please rest assured, this was not my fault, and time is getting short. So I'll be here if you want me, beaten and covered in a red so bloody. Oh, my darling, can you hear my words so pure they burn your lying ears? And so the story goes. When I leave, will you let me go? And it looked like there were people, like, fighting throughout the video, so I wonder if it was up to me, you would just sit here in a cell forever. But instead we're going to do combat or something like that. I'm not sure. But when the words stop coming and the fear starts setting in slow, don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance. So basically, be brave in this opportunity. It's your last chance. Oh, you better call your mother. So I think it's like, you're basically on death's doorstep, and so, like, if you want to call your mother, and I think this is sort of like a call your mother and say goodbye, because this is like the end of the line for you, basically. All our hope is lost down in the gutter. So it seems like the gutter is a place where they put, like, the worst of the worst. They just put people to condemn them to death, and they beat each other to death or something, right? So, like, before you go down to the gutter, basically say your last goodbyes, because there's no coming back up from it, I think, is kind of the message here. When you're in your bed, sleeping toward the void, so deep it feels like death. Oh, don't you wake, wake. Oh, my love, I hear life holds nothing for us beyond our time in here. So basically, it's like, I guess, are they shackled? Like, are they two lovers who are both in this prison, or is he maybe writing to her or thinking about her? I'm not entirely sure. Where was I? Yeah. Oh, my love, I hear life holds nothing for us beyond our time in here. Oh, don't you dare turn your back on me. No use running when the bad guy's coming. Oh, I think you've got me pegged as the wrong man. Oh, I think you've got me pegged. And so the story goes. When I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fears start setting in slow. Don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance. Oh, you better call your mother. All our hope is lost down in the gutter. We were better together, I know that much. Oh, can't you see? Through the bad and the good, we had all the luck. The devil's got nothing on us, you and me, oh baby, over my dead body. So, lyrically, it kind of almost sounds sweet. It almost sounds like it's a love letter to someone. But again, you watch the video and you kind of know the story behind it, and it's like, maybe not. Maybe there's definitely some sort of darker, I guess, more sinister meaning behind it. We're still counting on you. We'll keep counting on you. Mother, come on out. Show me what the world is all about. We'll keep counting on you, mother. Come on out. Show me what the world is all about. We'll keep fighting for you. We'll keep fighting for you. And so I wonder if mother is maybe a figure here, a symbolic figure, not necessarily his mother, but perhaps the leader of the military or something. Because right, he keeps saying like, I mean, call your mother. That part seems like it's his actual mother, but mother, come on out, show me what the world is all about. Mother, come on out, show me, and we'll keep fighting for you. I don't necessarily know if he's really fighting for his mother or if mother is sort of a symbolic figure here. I think you've got me paid is the wrong man. I think you got me paid. And so the story goes, when I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fears start setting in slow, don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance. Oh, you better call your mother. All hope is lost down in the gutter. That one's pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it lyrically. It's very kind of out there in the sense that if you're not, I guess, familiar with Armory Wars, or if you're not familiar with the story behind it, it could be a little bit confusing. So that's kind of how it is for me. But it kind of also makes you think, and it sort of has those lovely tones to it at some points. So I'll give it 2 thumbs up lyrically. I think instrumentally is really where it shines. Kind of what surprised me in The Dark Senator and now in this song too is just the guitar-driven sound. I mean, they've done a great job of having sort of this heavy carrying guitar tune in both, and then having sort of these higher-toned, higher-pitched guitar parts that I really am enjoying. So really the guitar is part of what keeps bringing me back to The Dark Senator, and I think the guitar is also what's going to bring me back to this song quite a bit. Claudio always sounds fantastic. It's kind of interesting to have someone screaming "call your mother" at you during parts of the song, which now I really want to call my mother. But I think vocally, it's always there. Claudio brings it every time. I think he sounds fantastic. Instrumentally, I really enjoyed kind of the really sort of creepy piano. I say creepy. It was sort of like, it started out sort of like a sweet melody, and I was like, but knowing Coheed and Cambria, I was like, this is not going to be like a sweet, slow song. I know there's going to be a little bit more to it, and it definitely delivered on the heaviness there, which I really enjoyed about it. So, instrumentally and vocally, I got to give this one 2 thumbs up as well. I'm really looking forward to being able to listen to this one again. And then as far as replay value, I literally just said it. I'm looking forward to listening to this one again. So I feel like this has a lot of replay value for me. It's definitely going to make the playlist. And if it's anything like The Dark Senator, I'm going to keep going back to it for a while now. So really looking forward to hearing this one again and kind of thinking more about it. So anyway, that's the review. I give it 2 thumbs up there as well. Overall, a very solid song. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for the request. As always, if you want to make a request, just leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, please go support the artist where you can. Listen to their music, wherever you can find it. Hopefully in places that help the artist make money. But, whatever. If you want to support me, all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment and all that stuff. And one place you can check out the artist, my Spotify playlist. I've been updating it with all the songs I've listened to on my channel, so it's got like a good 100+ songs on it so far, and a bunch of different styles and different genres. So it makes for an interesting listen, like, quite honestly. So yeah, go check out that Spotify playlist. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.